Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I'm already in a trade, but don't be so happy about it because I have suffered some losses. Actually, one trade went to a loss already before the London session. I couldn't handle myself and I have entered a long position. So let me show you actually what happened. And I'm gonna go over the whole stuff and the charts and everything, alright? I just have to start some things. Okay, so anyway, Zach G is here. Oh my god, hey there. Welcome. Let me lower the music a little bit. Thanks for dropping by. So anyway, I went into a buy position on NQ because I was thinking, and let me show you what I was thinking. Oh my god, this is a hot mess. Let me take out my positions here. This is the past few days. And I'm going to show you the details about this account. Market is opening right now, by the way. London Open is happening at this very moment. Oh my god, and I didn't put a stop loss into my trade. Lots of things are in motion. Let me put a hard stop here. So I thought that we were gonna break yesterday's high before the London session, so I entered the long. Actually, this green line up here was my target on NQ, but anyway, it is what it is. And then it started to break down, so I thought, and this is the 15-minute, this one here right now is the 15-minute chart, so I thought that maybe since it turned back down on the 5-minute structure break, stuff like that, I thought that it's gonna just break down, break some structure, or take out some stops here, maybe take out Asia lows. So if I go to the 500 tick chart, as you can see, there's a rectangle here. This should have been my entry, but I messed it up, so I entered late, actually here. I got stopped here, and then I saw this fair value gap, so I just changed the direction of the trade and the whole bias for short term, sorry. And so I entered the short right there. It's only 10, a little bit over 10 handles, so not a big deal. Overall, the account is looking good, and then I'm gonna go over the charts. This is the Top Step account, which I'm streaming right now. Yesterday finished up with $400 profit, which was actually around 20k, sorry, 20 points or handles. This account is looking good. I already have 3 funded accounts at Top Step, but I thought that, you know, I'm just gonna go over with this one on stream. So I'm doing this on stream. So yesterday was, I could have made like double profit. I could have ended with like 800, but I messed up some things. So anyway, the account looks good. We still need a little bit short of 4k. And this morning I lost 220 from the account. But let's go over back to the chart. Hopefully this one will break down and we get the loss back. I'm not looking for a big move to the downside. And then I'm gonna go over the higher time frames as well. This is the midnight open. This is a round number of 400, so nothing fancy in this chart. This dotted line is the midnight open price. And all I'm looking for right now is just for price to break this low, and because I don't see any other targets. This is the 15-minute chart. The max, the next valuable target would be, guys, I can't. The next valuable target for me would be down here, but I'm not sure if it's gonna go all the way down there. I'm not even sure it's gonna take out the Asian low. So that's why this trade right here is just kind of a small scalp trade, just to try to gain back the previous loss. And we only need like 2 points, so almost there. Hopefully it will take out this low, and then we will see where to go from here. Come on, just take it out, and let's... And so I'm using the 500 tick chart, as you can see, because if there's no volume, I'm not saying you should go with the 500 tick chart. You can go with the 1200, whatever suits you. But if there's no volume, then the 1 minute candles or 30-second candles, which is my entry model, is not always providing with the best how should I say, entry signals, but you can still see clean fair value gaps and entry models on the tick chart, even if you have low volume. So that's why I'm checking the tick chart in the London session. Not so much in the New York session, but look at this, almost broke the low and now it's gonna just turn back. What a bummer. Because if I go down to the 30-second chart right here, look at this, it's gonna turn around. The 30-second chart is kind of a messy when there's no volume, right? So I don't know, we'll see. All I'm looking for is for price to tap into this low, and then that's it. My entry was off, should have entered like 3 points higher, and then maybe I should have been out already. I don't know. Let's wait and see. Yesterday in the New York session, which I was streaming live on my Discord, and you can check it out if you go to pip.ninja. It's a membership, of course. Yesterday in New York, I was down almost $500 or $600, but ended up in profit. It was interesting. Look at this price action. Wow. Look at this denial, this rejection at this point. How crazy is that? Come on. If it continues to do that, I'm just going to close it manually, because these are the kind of price actions when price just boom. Okay, we're out. It shows we're in $35 profit, but including commission, we're technically break even for the day still. So the tick chart helped me out in this trade. And by the way, if you can, please drop a like. I would really appreciate it. So that's it for now, and let's look at the higher time frames. Let's look at what's happening. Let's go to the 60-minute/1 hour. All right. And yes, this is NinjaTrader. I know it's not TradingView. I'm sorry, everyone. This is NQ, and then I'm gonna go to gold for a little bit. I would like to trade gold futures as well, but you know. Okay, so green line represents previous day low, previous day high. The dotted line is the New York midnight open. This blue line, let me just delete that because it's irrelevant. This here is 400 level. We have 500 level up here, which is not outlined yet. And still this gap down here, which starts at 303, has not been closed yet. So I'm wondering, I mean, when is there, let me go to the TradingView chart. I'm not subscribed to TradingView, by the way, but so this chart is only for higher time frame analysis on me. But let's go to the daily, and I will show you what I think of right here. So this is the daily NQ, which almost closed this volume imbalance. Actually, new day opening gap, you can call it as well. And before price would go down into this area, let me zoom it out. So before price would go down to close this gap right here, I would expect that it can just, you know, what the hell is going on? Never mind. It can just go up here straight above 500, have an up close candle and then go down. So I'm not pretty much on the idea that it's going to dump. Of course, if it's going to break more structure and starts to dump, then I'm definitely going to look for targets down here. But for now, I'm still preferring the idea that this can just, you know, go all the way up there and you know, target this liquidity here, this imbalance, or sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. I'm hoping for that. If it doesn't really want to go there, it's fine, it's perfect. Then we're gonna look for downside targets like consequent encroachment at 360 levels ish. We have to measure it, and then for this one to close down this gap. But for now, we're pretty much at no man's land. That's why I didn't want to go for the long swing. And let's check gold since we're here. All right, and then we're gonna go back to NQ. Gold daily chart. Gold daily chart, as you can see, no man's land. It's ranging since days. So the daily chart is a crap. It's a whole mess. If I go down to the 4 hour, it's also a mess. I mean, look at this. The only thing we have is an imbalance higher above 1986. But here on this level, there's just nothing. It's just hanging here. And if we go down to the 1 hour, also the same scenario. We took out, well, not really. We formed an Asia low right at New York midnight time. I wonder if it wants to go down, take it out, and then go up. I'm not looking to do anything on gold. Gold is in the past few days is just chopping around. It's a complete mess. This is the 15-minute gold. Look at this. Basically it's a hot mess. It's a mess. It's a 5-minute gold. Look at this. I'm not willing to trade this. It's bull crap. Even if I go down to the 1 minute, Jesus, it's disastrous. So I'm not interested in gold as well today. I would like to trade gold, but let's go back to NQ. So NQ, let's go down to the 15-minute chart. 15-minute NQ. The next available liquidity on the 15-minute chart is right at the 400 level. Let me adjust this. So that's the next target for the 15-minute chart. Asia low is here. Asia low is here. Sorry, here. I don't know if it wants to take it out. I'm glad I got out from this small scalp. Otherwise, I don't know. We just have to wait. If I look at the 5 or 15-minute chart, this is the 15-minute NQ. But if I go down to the 5-minute NQ, what do we see? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm still favoring the upside here. I'm still favoring that if this could pick up some well, you know, it took out the 15-minute low because this was also a 15-minute low and a 5-minute low as well. Then maybe we can find something. I'm not sure that the 1 minute will provide us with anything. This is a 1 minute chart. We can look at it as well. It's looking nice, but if I go down to the 30-second, which is my lowest time frame, we can already see a little bit of structure shifts. Anything anyway. I think I already missed it. You know why? Here's why. Here was the entry on the 30-second chart. I was talking too much and I missed it. I can still enter if it comes down here, or I can enter right now. Actually, I'm gonna enter right here. And I'm gonna go over of why am I doing this. Actually, the reason is very simple. I just told you guys. The reason why I want to do this is that I want this. And I want this to be a runner. So if it gets to 75, I'm just gonna put it to break even. And that's it. Do we have any news? Let's check the news. Maybe we have some news. No, nothing. What's here? No, 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 no. Nothing here. Alright, we can go back. And my entry is again off. The 500 tick chart. Let's look at this. What the hell is this music, man? Hard to find copyright-free music which suits the tone. Alright. Let's check the 1 minute chart. That's it. So on the 1 minute it's still alright. On the 1 minute we're good. On the 1 minute, well, not the perfect entry, but on the 1 minute we're still okay. So we can consider this as a 1 minute entry. I would put my stop as a hard stop down there. It can go below. Oh yeah, it seems like it goes. Damn it, look at that. It's dumping. Yeah, that's NQ for you. Not sure I want to change this. Maybe like 1 point down there. My entry right now is tapped on the 30-second chart, but I thought it's going to shoot up straight. And it's not. Anyway. So yesterday, since the beginning of this Combine account, we finished every day in a profit. Maybe this day will be a negative day. Who knows? Yeah, I think it's gonna get hit. Pretty much seems like it. I'm watching the 15 and the 5 minute charts on my other screens. And yeah, it can definitely dump lower. This is a point where some traders are cutting the loss, even if it goes back up. I'm not doing that because I was doing that, like I was cutting the loss many times too early. And many times it just turned around and went up. I'm not saying it's going to turn around and go up, but the frustration that I felt because I was cutting the trade was even worse than hitting the stop loss here. So if it hits the stop loss, so be it. I don't care. I really don't care because this is just a small trade compared to the others, which I'm taking usually a New York session. And I don't care. Just get on with it with the stop loss and let's move on to the next one. We should be down about 10 points with this one. So that's doable anytime. And the goal for the week, by the way, I mean, not the week, but overall the goal is to make 100 points on a week on NQ, NASDAQ. Again, not ES, but NQ. Make 100 points or handles or whatever you want to call it on NQ. And some guys told me on Discord and chat as well the other day that, oh, that's too low, I can make 100 points every day. Well, if you can make 100 points every day, then I say you're a billionaire. You are a billionaire, and you know, you can change the whole world if you can make 100 points every day on NQ. But realistically speaking, I think making 100 points on a week and averaging, because maybe you have a better week, maybe you have a worse week, but if we take a month and we have like around 400 points for 4 weeks, averaging 100 points for a week. I think that's realistic. That's kind of a realistic goal to have trading NQ. And it's doable. I think it's doable even for a non-professional or mediocre trader. You know, you just have to accept small losses, which I'm doing right now if it takes me out, and then move on. Because on the New York session, most likely we used to have like beautiful runners. Beautiful runners. It's gonna take us out right now. There you go. Okay, so we're down 10 points. Now I would be curious, and by the way, I'm gonna check crude oil as well later. I'm gonna check crude oil. Wondering how does that doing. Yeah, I have to update the charts on crude oil. That's these are yesterday's markings. But anyway, let's check what we can do on NQ, because the next target would be below 39. Well, actually it would be 38.75, the next target. Nothing on the tick chart yet. So we just wait. This is a 1 minute chart, by the way, on NQ, and this is a 500 tick chart. And we have the 400 level here. We have 39, which is quite near, like 15 points away. I don't know. Let's just put it here, like, what's the low here? 38.75. I'm gonna put a marker here, 38.75. There. So that's the next low. 38.75. There you go. Which is exactly here. All right. Oh my God, that was my... Okay. I think I'm gonna... Let's check again. How much time do we need? All right. So this is the account again. Yesterday finished up with 155,342, and now we are down to 5,530. So it's about 10 handles or 10 points down for the day. That's how we're doing. Gold is just crazy. It's not doing anything. And this is the 1 minute chart again. Let's check the 30-second. Not sure if we can see. Yeah. Now some would say that this would be an ideal entry here on the 30-second chart to take out the previous low. I'm not saying it's not a possibility. I might just re-enter, you know, because it pretty much seems like we want to go down and take out the Asia low. And so now we can enter here, which I'm doing. All right. Target would be 41. This will be a scalp trade. If I lose this one, I might reconsider and going to wait for a while about new setups. I'm gonna wait for a while on the 5/15 minute chart for price to form something new. I'm gonna put a hard stop there and let's just wait. So if it takes me out, I might close it earlier manually if it has a structure break inside this area. And then we will be down about 20 points, which is great. And then we will, I will just reconsider the whole structure and wait. So my target would be the 15-minute low right here. Actually, this is the Asia low as well. The low point is 38.75, so my target is just 41 because I expect price to slow down. If it gets here, it's going to slow down. And you can also see the same. This is the 500 tick chart. I want to take profit before it goes below that level. So we'll see. Most likely, since London opened, it seems like that. I didn't check ES yet. This is ES 60-minute chart. Yeah, the ES is looking good on the 60 for a dump. Yeah, look at that. ES, I'm not trading ES right now because the volume would be too low for me. This is a 15-minute ES chart. So yeah, I would suggest that ES also wants to just go down and take out the Asia low, which I would like. We'll see. We'll see. What the hell is this music, man? Guys, if you can help me out by pushing the like button, I would greatly appreciate it because it helps out the channel and the journey for me. So thank you so much if you can like the stream. Thank you. Okay, so 30-second looks good. 30-second looks good. If we can take out that 15-minute low, that would be awesome. Otherwise, I don't know. Pulling my stop a little bit closer in case some stupid stuff is going around, because it can spike up 20 points like less than a second anytime. So that's what I'm looking for on NQ right now. Let's check gold just for a second of what's happening with gold. Look at this. Gold 1 minute. It's a pile of horse. You know, it's nothing. Look at gold is terrible. This is midnight open. Gold is like, I don't know what's happening with gold, but in the past few days, I mean, maybe yesterday, I don't know, doesn't really showing too much interest of doing anything reasonable. Of course, gold is event driven pretty much, but look at this is the 1 hour gold. And look at to the left, look to the left. It's terrible. It's it's just so bad. Nobody knows what it wants to do. I mean, I couldn't even guess. There is some liquidity here, imbalance or CB. But here, I mean, this would be a great target, but no sign of direction on gold. So I'm not trading gold. Not this London session. Come on. We should go down here. Come on. Come on, NQ. You know what? F it. I closed it manually. So we're back to break even. I closed the trade manually because I really needed... Okay, it should have closed. Maybe I lost like 1 point here. So, how are we doing account-wise? 375. So 155k, 375. We are at break even in the London session. So far, it's a slow morning. So we took out, let's go to the 15 minute. So we took out the 15 minute low. Now question is, and we are at the, yeah, let me delete this. And the next reasonable target would be 413. Round number. There, 413, which is not too far away. Damn it. Maybe I should have stayed in the trade. But I'm just confused about the whole price action this morning. I'm just confused. We are below midnight open. We are ranging. We are ranging since yesterday's New York session. I mean, this gap here could be a good liquidity target. Let's go to the 5 minute. My microphone stand is squeaking like crazy, and my chair as well. Okay, so we can see a turnaround too. We can see a turnaround, or I don't know. It's NFP week, so highly manipulated markets all around. And like, you have to think twice of where market wants to reprice itself. I'm still standing by my overall theory that this should, by the end of the day, this should close above or somewhere around yesterday's high, because we need an up close candle to rebalance the daily price. Let me show you. Let's go to the daily NQ. This is the daily NQ. Let me zoom it out. Damn it. So this is the daily. I would like to see today's candle close higher. So this gap here would be completely rebalanced. And not just that, but I would actually like price to poke into this imbalance on the left here. There's a huge imbalance left here still. Lots of liquidity. So I would like to see today's candle finish up here and then go down, because I know the whole market wants to fill this gap here down at 303. I know the retail traders definitely want this to happen, and they might even get there. We have a consequent encroachment. Let's just measure it. All right, let's measure this daily candle. It's not gonna be super precise, but you will get the idea. So 360-ish level. So that means I'm gonna put it here. And let's name this it could be a possible target if we're going to end up bearish today. It can go down 100 points easy until this level, this 360-ish level. I would still like to see this one squeeze higher a little bit. Lots of shorts, I think, from yesterday stuck up here. So I'm hoping for that. That's my theory still. Okay, 5-minute chart here still on NQ. Let's go down to the 30-second because that's my bread and butter. Look at that. Now, once you look at that, 30-second made a structure break here, but the problem is that it already went with this candle. Let's check the tick chart. Tick chart is not showing anything. I would not enter here on this candle in this imbalance. Let me show you this here. I would not enter here because it broke away. Where I would have entered ideally is this level, this small gap here. 43. I would have, yeah, this would have been an ideal entry, but this here, it can just go down and continue downwards. I don't like it. At least with this entry here, we could have had a one-to-one trade. You can still enter here if you want to in this imbalance. It can continue higher. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just not all over with the idea. I missed my... Actually, I didn't miss my chance because it didn't actually retrace down here. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe I'll stream YouTube on New York as well. Sorry, my Discord members will understand it maybe. But if you want to be a part of the team, and I'm sharing all my live accounts and data and weekly analysis. I'm not a guru, I'm not a mentor, but I would like to help out anyone. And basically why I'm doing the membership is kind of like this is my sole income. And I try to make a stand here on the channel as well and from trading. So if you would like to mainly to support the journey and be a part of a community, you can join at pip.ninja. It's on my blog. It's a membership, but I can provide lots of stuff. You can read all about it there. Personal help. I have a mini course which is based on smart money concepts, of course, and ICT concepts, but I refined it a little bit how I do, but I give, of course, all the credit to ICT. And, you know, guys, I have every how should I say, every attention to go with this full time in the future as well. So yeah, I want to build a community, but I'm not considering, and I'm not saying I'm a trading guru, but I can help, and I want to help, and I want to grow together with the community. And that's why I'm putting energy and time and effort to the membership as well. So if you would like to join, visit pip.ninja. Okay, that was the marketing. So look at that. If you joined here, come on, entered here, you can still go up here to, well, we're in a discount array. We're in discount for sure. The 500 tick chart is not all that great. But we have to wait. You know, guys, trading is a waiting game. The 1 minute chart is not ideal. No major structure break. If anything, it should just, you know, go down furthermore. So I don't like the 1 minute chart. Let's go to the 5 minute. The good thing is that it poked into this low. So yeah, But on the 5 minute, where is the next considerable target? Nowhere. There's a small imbalance here above 71. So still the best reasonable target would be way above, well, it should be around 500. So that's why I'm still anticipating that we should be finishing up the day with around or higher than 500. That's what I think. So far, I don't have an entry here. But if I would have to guess, this would be a good target. Let me show you. This right here. Equal highs, almost relative equal highs. And let me tell you, if we see a beautiful or nice displacement towards the direction of this high, I might enter for a scalp trade. I don't know. For now, I'm just waiting. I'm not doing anything. We are pretty much at break even for the day, so yeah. Actually, we are up one points. We're up 1 points, guys. We are up 1 point. So 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. So we're basically in the green. We're gonna wait. This is the 30-second. Let's see the tick chart. Nothing is happening. I'm gonna give like another half hour maybe to this. Let's check the news. What do we have? We have news at, yeah. What the hell? Non-farm employment change is not too far from here. 2 hours and 30. No, sorry, 3 hours and 30 minutes away. Some manufacturing. Oh, it's not accurate. Okay, now it's better. Okay, 9:41. All right, so nothing. Not even here. Nothing about the war. It was terrible, terrible news. What's happening there? Terrible news. Let's check crude oil, right? We have time. We can do that. Let's check crude oil. All right, so let's do the markups. I like to do this part. Midnight open. Midnight open. Yesterday's high. We still have an imbalance. I'm guessing this, we will see this on the 1 hour. Didn't really take out the lows there. Okay, this is the 60-minute chart. Some markings here. So 60-minute crude oil tapped into the hourly imbalance, went down here. Now it seems like it wants to go up back again. No clear targets, maybe to take out the previous high on the hourly candle. Most likely I don't want to trade this. But you know, let's just check for it. What's happening? This is the 30-second crude oil, and I'm gonna go back to Nasdaq in just a second. So this here is 10 cents or points. I don't even know how they say it in crude oil. Actually, for a small scalp, one who like to, you can enter. I'm not entering, that's for sure. Not entering, anyway. And as you can see, NQ, I went back to NQ. Sorry guys, I'm just hovering all around the charts. This is NQ 30-second. NQ 500 tick chart. Let's go to the 15-minute NQ. 15-minute NQ, hovering in no man's land. What's the time there? Yeah, the time is correct. Pretty much adjusted to New York time. That's all that matters. Anyway, crude oil is there. Let's go with crude oil to the 5-minute chart. So, nothing really fancy here. Alright, I'm gonna wait. Nothing to do here, guys, right now. And if nothing is going to happen in the next 30 minutes or so, I'm just gonna leave it at that. We had some nice moves, and I made some mistakes, which are fine. I was chasing price this morning, so I'm happy I got out at break even. That's what happens when price is ranging, you know. Especially if you're trading with very low time frames, like 1 minute or 30 seconds, you have to change your bias, which I did, and I was chasing it. We could have ended up much worse, but hopefully it will be better. But we're still in a very nice position of break even for London session. Maybe New York will give us some more. Otherwise, I don't really see anything here. I think actually watching paint dry is better than this. I'm definitely not entering to anything here. I'm just watching, observing. It's tempting to long. This is crude oil again. It's tempting for me to long crude oil. But since I didn't really trade crude oil in the past, I mean, I was trading it, but not too much. I'm not used to it, how it's behaving in terms of price action. So I'm just gonna wait. NQ, all right. NQ, right there. Let's check the ES. ES also broke this low. Can go down furthermore. It's not too far. It's 5 handles away on the 15 minutes. So, you know what? I think the short-term bias is still bearish on NQ as well. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. Where was that? 34. We broke structure on the 30-second chart. So this would be interesting. This might be giving us an opportunity because we're getting very near to this 15-minute imbalance. And you know what? I just entered. 35, 45. This is going to be my hard stop. And my target would be 35, 50, 20 handles. That's going to be my target right there. So the risk reward is good. And the reason, or the why behind the trade is only because of this pocket here of liquidity, which rests below 413. Might want to reach for it. And ES also giving me a confirmation for the trade. Most likely they are not going to decouple in the next hour or so. Here you can see the same, almost the same, which is like very close, like 5, even closer now. 4 handles away on ES. So maybe it will give enough fuel for NQ to tap into this 15-minute pocket right down there. I don't know. If not, then this is going to be the last trade in London session, and might be coming back in New York. Let's go down to the 30-second chart again. Might have to adjust some things here. Okay, so my entry is again not perfect, I know that. If it's going to trade above 46, then it's no use for me to keep the trade. So it's either stop loss or take profit here. And if we're just gonna get stopped out, it's cool because it's 10 points. Yesterday I was saying we were also down like, I don't even know, like 30 or 40 points. And by the end I managed to recoup that. Tricky. Let's see what ES is also backing up. Check the 5-minute ES. Okay, it's tricky. Check the 1-minute ES. Okay, so the 1-minute ES could be repricing this here. Not the favor of the price action, to be honest. I really thought that it's just going to reach for it. Still in the how should I put this? In the best hour in terms of volume. So statistically speaking, for price it would be harder to reach all over for those stops. I mean, it would be a little bit more logical to, I know it's rigged, but it would be a little bit more logical to reach for this liquidity down there and then turn and you know, step out everyone. That's the logic behind it. So on the higher time frame, I'm bullish. I'm just looking for this to reach for some liquidity on the 15-minute. So this gray area, if someone's new here, is a 15-minute BC, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. And we have the same on ES. We have the same thing on ES, so that's why I thought, okay, maybe these two are holding hands and maybe want to reach for this. That's just an extra confirmation. Based on my entry model and drawn liquidity, it kind of fits the criteria. The risk reward is all right, so I just entered. But if it goes back up here, maybe I should just adjust like 2 handles or something. If it would go above 46, 47, then we're back to no man's land. If it's gonna go back here, then I'm definitely not interested. I mean, then I'm just gonna wait again. Hey there, Jacob. Have you been working in investment bank? No, I have not. I have not. But you know, who knows? I was not. Thank you for being here, by the way, Jacob. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to be a humble trader here and build a community. So so as I just saw small update for you guys if someone's new, we're doing this combine account on live stream. I already have 3 funded accounts at Top Step, but I'm not going to trade it live on YouTube. The only thing I'm trading live on YouTube here is this combine account. So far, I started this on the 26th of October. We have positive days. Yesterday, there was 400. The goal is to make 100 points on NQ on this account. So we're doing all right. But today we are at break even. And that's it. Basically, that's the story. And hopefully we can get down here on the 15-minute chart. So what kind of macro factors are you interested in? Wow, that's a scientific question. And macro factors. Overall, if I look at the super big picture, I'm interested in a world crisis, if I can say that. I think that the index futures are going to collapse, not now, but in the upcoming months. I'm looking for a crisis in every market. I mean, in the stock market, which is going to continue to evolve until the next year. I mean, until the next October, which is 1 year. I think we're going to have super huge financial crisis in the world. And so I'm looking for gold to go higher. I'm looking for the index futures to go much lower. I'm looking for Bitcoin to crash. Sorry everyone if you guys are Bitcoin fans. Good for you, kudos and everything, all hats off. I just think that Bitcoin is going to zero. That's it. And I'm looking for the dollar to collapse as well, but that's another story. So that's my macro factors, if that's what you're asking. I'm looking for the world to end, basically. I'm basically looking the future not so brightly in the markets, which doesn't mean you can't short the markets, of course, because you can make money. I don't really think that. I mean, if you really look at the S&P 500, you have 7 companies like Google, Nvidia, Meta, and the others. You have 7 companies, I think, because I was just reading a report and I was watching Valuetainment. The real man always take a short position. Maybe. But so the S&P 500 have the main reason why S&P has not crashed already, because the 7 biggest companies are pulling the flagship out of the water for now, but that's just temporary. It's very thin ice. But the other 493 companies in the S&P 500, if we get that 7 companies out of the picture, then the S&P 500 is basically a complete mess, and it's very bad. And the brand new report says that 84% of S&P 500 CEOs are saying that we are facing the biggest financial crisis in the next upcoming year. So there you go. There you go. That's my macro perspective of the market. We can have some, pumps to the upside here and there, of course, some relief rallies, you may say so. I don't have any hedge strategies. I don't have. I tried hedging intraday, day trading. I'm not saying, it's just not for me. It's just too much for me to handle hedging. Too much factors I have to consider, and I know some of traders out there are just killing the market with hedging. I'm not so much into that. So as I said, we can have some relief rallies during the road, and it can happen anytime. We can have relief rallies, but overall, the big picture, I think we're gonna go down. I think the markets are gonna go down because the numbers are numbers, and I'm not good in economics. I'm not a good I'm not a good educator or translator in economics, especially because English is not my native language, but I do have my reasons and the reports which I'm reading, and the studies which I'm watching, that I believe so that we're gonna go down in the next year. Maybe until Christmas it's gonna be okay, because Christmas bonuses, everybody wants to be happy, and end of the year, not too much stuff. But by the next October, so within a year, I think world is coming to an end in terms of financial markets. And also, as I said, I think Bitcoin is going to hell. And central bank digital currencies are coming, so as soon as those are stepping into the market, everything is changing. Everything is going to change. Everything. Forex markets are going to go away. I completely agree with ICT on that matter. Forex markets are definitely going to go away. Hopefully futures are going to stay. I don't know. We're stuck with this trade. Guys, if you can, please drop a like button. I would really appreciate it. That would support the stream and the channel, and my encouragement to continue with the streams. And you can also visit pip.ninja and join me on my Discord membership, but it's mainly for supporting the journey. So visit pip.ninja. It's on my blog. It's a very simple blog, nothing fancy, nothing super marketing stuff there. If you join my membership, I'm not a guru, I'm not a mentor, but if we build a community together, I share my outtakes for the week, for the day. I share detailed reports on my funded accounts, my live accounts. I stream every day on my Discord. Not everything and not every day here on YouTube, but I share what I can over there. And that's it. But it's mainly for supporting my journey and building up the community. So I definitely do not, although I do say in my video that I can guarantee, I do say the word guarantee, but I can guarantee you will be in a great community. Okay, that was the marketing part, guys. I do have to say it because I solely rely on trading, nothing else. I don't have, I have a side business, but it's basically nothing. I solely rely on this trading activity which I'm doing, which also includes by sharing content and knowledge here through YouTube or through my Discord membership as well. That's what I do. Anyway, let's go over again on the 15-minute here. If someone just tuned in and we're gonna get stopped out, my target would have been this gap here, this gray area down there, but it seems like we're gonna get stopped out, unfortunately, from this trade. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped out. So this would have been my target because I thought that ES is gonna go down as well. If we look at ES, the same goes down here. So I thought that they're just gonna reach for that. If I'm gonna get stopped out, it's no worries. We're gonna be down around 10 points or 12 points for the day, and maybe we will recoup it in New York session. So far we're positive every day on this account. Maybe we will have another chance next time, I don't know. But I really don't want to chase price here in London. If this goes against me too much. I mean, if it definitely seems like it's gonna take me out. Let's check the tick chart. Tick chart is alright. Almost hit my stop loss there. But it's not over yet. So short term, I think we can reach for this gray area, which is the 15-minute BC. And by New York, maybe it can turn around. Overall, my daily bias would be, as I was telling about it earlier on the stream, we should be finishing with a higher price than yesterday close. So I'm overall bullish on the bigger picture. I just thought that we will dump down into that 15-minute gap. So that was the reason for taking this trade. So if it takes me out, then it's going to be a paper cut and we're going to move on. But I'm not going to sit here longer. I'm going to wait for the New York session and that's it. Oh my God, it's going to take me out. Since long I got 1 hour, do we need to adjust? No, well, in London, the London time is still the London time, okay, it took us out. The London time is still the same, I think. I don't know, because in I live in Hungary, so in my time zone there was a change, a daylight saving change, but I don't know, because in my time, I don't know what the hell. I'm totally confused. Should we change the kill zone? I don't really think so, because you just have to watch when London opens, and I know the kill zone starts 1 hour before London market opens. So yeah, so sorry, after all these minutes, the short answer to your question, yeah, maybe you can adjust it with 1 hour. Yes, because the London kill zone, of course, starts 1 hour before the London market opens. So yes, you should adjust it with 1 hour. That's it. But I try not to take too many trades before London open. Because when London opens up, it can mess up the whole idea. So yes. Okay, we're down 10 points in the London session. Let's see what it wants to do. Let's see the 5-minute chart. This is a 5-minute NQ. Checking ES as well. ES is breaking higher too. All right, maybe we get something juicy. I don't know. 500 tick charts showing nothing. 5-minute chart showing nothing on NQ. Let's check the 1-minute chart. Structure break on the 1 minute here. Tempting. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's tempting to go long. If this candle closes here, we are going to have a fair value gap here. And I'm tempted to go long to take out this point, which I was talking about earlier. So that's my limit entry. If it taps it or tags it, we almost have like these relative equal highs here. And the train left the station. What do you think the base rate in US will be? I have no idea. I'm sorry. I have no idea. I think it's gonna be unchanged, most likely. It can go higher a little bit, but I don't know. I really have no idea. There are rumors that they're gonna keep adding to it. If I would have to bet, gun to my head, they can raise it. Come on, man. Okay, if it's gonna trade lower than this, so I'll stop here. My overall target would be 51, 70. Yeah, this would be my overall target. So yeah, they can add to it, but who knows? I mean, they don't really have another choice just to add to it. Okay, if this one is going to be a loss, then it's definitely the stop for me in New York. I mean, sorry, London. And then we're gonna come back in New York session. Maybe this is going to be the first negative day, who knows? Who knows, guys? Who knows? Not looking good. That's going to be 2 losses in a row. And then it means that I'm just going to stop for London. I wanted to stop anyway, but since I saw this little bit of increase in volume, then I thought that, okay, we can go back to the original theory that I was sharing at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. So that's why I say it's not that easy to gather like 100 points on NQ in a week. It's not that easy. Let's check crude oil. Oh, look at that crude oil. I was talking about to go long here. Should have taken it. Should have, but I could have. Nice trade there. Should have taken it. Let's check if we have any news. I highly doubt that we have, and this is gonna take me out. Manufacturing, blah blah blah. Israel Prime Minister. The Gaza war will be long, but will be fought until victory. Nice. Oh my god, why don't they just stop? What is happening? Currency strength. Yeah. Okay, so nothing happening here. Let's check gold. Okay, gold is edging higher. Not taking a trade on gold, that's for sure. Complete mess. 15-minute gold shows nothing. NQ almost at stop again. I should just close it manually and go on with my day. Because clearly this was a bad idea from me. Yeah. It's gonna tap into this fair value gap down here. Alright. Should have entered, I mean, should have exited here maybe, but as I told you many times, if I close it earlier and then it's, you know, reverses, the frustration and the FOMO for me is much worse than taking a stop loss. So I take a stop loss anytime instead of having the FOMO. So so we're just watching paint dry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It wants to go for it. And we're out. Okay guys, so that's it for London session. Not pushing it. We're down 20 points, which is fine. Perfectly. But no more trades on London. It's just, it's messy, even for NQ. So guys, thank you so much for being here. No more trades. Try to be back in New York session and try to finish up in the positive note so this account can continue with the positive day. So thanks so much for being here. Push the like button, subscribe to the channel, visit my blog pip.ninja or tomsabo.biz. You can join the membership. We have some good stuff there. And guys, thank you so much for being here. See you at the next time. All right, have a great day everyone. Cheers. Bye bye.